Welcome to the Roman Forum, boys. Have you showed them? Do a little spin. A little spin. What's up and welcome back to another vlog. Apologies, I have been taking a bit of a break due to work and more work. So sadly I've had these vlogs sort of sat in the archives for quite a while. But now I finally bothered to actually start editing. So welcome to day one of Rome. Like always, we first have to get there. And all I really filmed was George sleeping. Wait, no. We've finally made it to Rome, off to the Colosseum right now. What? George the Lobster. So basically for this Rome day, I had a massive checklist of places I wanted to visit throughout the 2 days we were there. And the first stop was probably the best of all. Everyone knows it, the Colosseum. It's so amazing to be back in the Colosseum itself. First wonder of the world on this series. So that's amazing and it's boiling, but it's incredible to be here. It's so nice. Look at all that. Right, so that's the end of the Colosseum, but that is insane. I keep getting amazed every single time coming there. The fact that we were able to build all this without our technology that we have. Just look at all that. Now we go to the Forum, but I think they want to. We'll see what happens. Of course, the Colosseum was amazing and extremely busy. But next up was the Roman Forum, where basically the day-to-day business of Rome took place. So we are finally at the Roman Forum, which looks bloody insane. You got Augustus, the Forum to the other side. There's everything's just around here. It's all really close proximity, so it's really nice. So we're gonna walk down there in a moment. Welcome to the Roman Forum, boys. Have you showed them? Do a little spin. A little spin. Yeah, we're back in the Roman Forum, as George said. So this is where all the day-to-day business of the Roman Empire took place. So there's a lot of temples, a lot of columns.
What's that? What's that?
That is a torso.
Who made it?
The
Romans probably made it. Who's the real tour guide here?
So we're now heading up Palatine Hill, which is where the foundation of Rome supposedly happened. So we're on top of the Palatine Hill. Have a look at that view. Literally the whole Roman Forum over here looks incredible. I don't think I've actually ever been up on top here, so this is actually a really cool experience to me. But maybe I can point a few things out over there. So yeah, Temple of Vestal Virgins, you've got the Arch of Septimius Severus, you've got all the forums over there, you've got Forum of Augustus in the distance there. It just all looks incredible and I'm so happy to be here. Right, so we're leaving the Palatine Hill now. We've had a look at the forum, you saw that earlier. But it's been amazing around here. So what we're going to do now, head back to the hotel, leave some stuff there so we don't need to take everything with us. Put some more sun cream on. But yeah, then the plan is, I think I'm going to go on a little solo adventure while the others just go and get food or something. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. This is huge. So we have visited 3, probably the most important sites in the whole of Rome, but I had more on my list. And of course, the others aren't ancient history nerds like I am, and they sort of just wanted to relax for the rest of the evening. So I decided I would go on basically my own little solo journey around Rome. And my god, it was a bit of a hike. Welcome to another episode of Cold Solo Adventures. To put it short, all the others I'm going to go to like a bar and just have some drinks. I said earlier that I wanted to go and see a few sites that I can at least tick off the list myself. Being an ancient history student, I kind of want to go see those sites, check it off the list, and then I can hopefully tomorrow, after we're done Castel St. Angelo, the Vatican, and then hopefully we could go back to Naples then, so we don't have to wait or go back too late. I am on a journey to something called Temple de Esquipulas or something like that. I'm definitely not pronouncing it right. I can put it on the screen there if it's that's how you pronounce it. But honestly, I would 100% come back to Rome for like a whole week trip, because this whole city is just so, it's very hard to try and see as much as I can in 2 days. But yeah, now I'm just walking down the nice Roman streets by myself, and I better go listen to music, because otherwise this walk will get very boring. And the good thing about traveling around here late, because there's barely any people walking down these paths. I think just traveling near late afternoon or just in the evening, it's just so much better to go around, just because when it gets crowded, it just always gets a little bit awkward. You kind of want to get to your place as soon as possible rather than being crammed with a lot of people. I don't know much about Marcus Aurelius and his rule, but apart from Gladiator, that doesn't count. But nice gateway, Porto Princiana. I really don't know anything about it. All I know is a gateway, and I've walked through it. But honestly, it's just how I just love Rome in general. It's just the fact that you can just walk along and you just get all this and just immersed in the city. You just drive like a minute and you can already see something new. Yeah, now I think I'm actually outside of the ancient city walls, which means there shouldn't be a lot around here. But this temple is in such a nice spot. I hope the area around it is fine, because I think the temple itself to go in it is closed. Could have closed it at like 8:30, and it is currently 8:40. So, sorry mum, I'm going late walk by myself. Trust me, I'm a big boy. I'm showing I can survive. And I don't know why I'm making this excuse. It's not like my parents watch my videos anyway. After a fairly decent walk, and we're perfect sunset. Yeah, the sun rays don't really help. Not only does the god of medicine have a freaking temple in the coolest place ever. Oh, a little family as well, just in the middle of nowhere. This guy's been spoiled. Well, something's going on over there. I don't know what's going on over there. Yeah, I cheer. I have no idea what you're cheering for, but I cheer. I just love the sea. It's just going everywhere. Going everywhere. Seeing people like those. Just having a great time. I just noticed they were all on rollerblades. Look. I mean, I'm all about to go on a little journey. A little late night rollerblade party. I will not be partaking because I would like to keep my ankles. oh yes. Just oh yes. These piazzas are just amazing in this freaking country. There's just so many of them, and none of them look any different to the others. Just look at all that. I realised that obelisk right there is Egyptian, because it's got like all the hieroglyphics around the side of it. But that just again shows there's a lot of Greek influence, but there's also a lot of Egyptians. They just love the freaking cultures. One thing I remember the last time I was here on a little classic trip was that these places, some people sold these little helicopter things that they just fling into the air. Like, let's see. I want to see if they fling it. There we go. See that? Up it goes and back to the ground. Honestly, they were so much fun as a kid, but they were a definite scam because they broke after like 5 minutes. Next site to be ticked off the list: Mausoleum of Augustus, the first ever emperor of Rome. I honestly just love Augustus' story, how he just rose from being just a child learning in Albania to manage to swindle his way through the different politics of Rome into becoming the emperor. Sadly, because it's mausoleum, it's really old. It's really, I think it's 2,000 years old, over 2,000, but it's been under conservation for a while, so sadly it's not something you can really go in much. It doesn't tend to be open. I could probably see if I can get a better view, but in this building there is the altar of peace, which you can kind of see. You can see it sort of there, but with the state of the world that it is right now, it's sort of, these symbols of peace just sort of become a little bit more important. I'm gonna try and see if I can get better views of both. Maybe even just got popped to the Tiber a little. Yeah, you can see a lot better there. Yeah, that altar was, I think, situated a little bit different to where the mausoleum is. It was situated probably a little bit further back that way. It's basically just, it was sort of a celebratory monument. Augustus wanted to become this figure that brought peace to the Roman Empire, and he did that through the altar of peace. And he has, oh yeah, no, we could get a great view here. The altar itself includes like a long frieze of him in a procession. I think sadly the frieze is on the other side, but this is basically a this is a reconstruction of the actual altar, because most of it was lost, but they managed to regain quite a lot of it, and Mussolini made it a big deal to basically make his whole new empire just like the Roman Empire. But you can see all the statues there. It's so sick. But yeah, you can see like the majority of them are in a procession. Supposedly that could be, because of the laurel wreath, that could be Augustus. I think it's actually veiled. I'm probably wrong on half of it, but also that this is pretty much everyone in the imperial family. So yeah, you've got the kids as well. But I think the good part is on the other side, but I can't see it. Yeah, there are fragments sadly lost to history, so we don't fully know what it actually is, which is kind of sad in general with majority of historical things that we just don't know, and it'll be fun to find out this historical history. My English. I guess that's why archaeology is such a fun thing to do, because you get to find pieces of history that no one else has ever found before. It's fun. Yeah. Areopagus ticked off the list. So my feet are hurting. I see like a little fountain on the ground. I'm tempted to run straight through it. Yeah, as you can see, right there is the Mausoleum of Augustus. That's where him and his family were all buried. We're actually going to also Hadrian's Mausoleum tomorrow, so that's even bigger. It's also known as Castel San Angelo. But yeah, you can see the mausoleum right there. You can even see some of the marble just on the ground. I would go down there, but my legs are so dead I don't even think I would be able to get up those stairs. But check the mausoleum off the list. after a bit of a walk, I am now at the Piazza Navona, also known as the Mission Stadium. So essentially, it doesn't look like a stadium much, mainly because there are no stands. But the Mission basically used this area for a national stadium so he could do games and spend lavishly. He basically made Rome bankrupt, but regardless, the Italians have made this whole piazza look so nice. It looks so sick. I'm sad that the lads couldn't join me, but it's such a nice, like, it's very busy here as well. I believe this obelisk was taken from Egypt. More specifically, it may have been Alexandria. Oh no, it was a temple in Egypt. I remember because I also wrote an essay on it. One of them, I believe, is here, and one of them is in either in the Circus Maximus or somewhere else. My fact checking is not going to be right. And don't ask me what that building is. I just don't know. But yeah, I just stopped by a little souvenir shop. Got a nice little hat. Got a Roma shirt with Totti on the back. But basically I'm going to go to Largo, Argentina now, and then on our way to the hotel I'll hopefully see a little few things on the way. Obviously I love the city, and I've said it 1,000 times now, but I just love it. Now I need to somehow cross the road. What I'm at now, sorry about the glare, is the Largo, Argentina, which is also known as a cat sanctuary. Oh, I was about to say I didn't see a cat, but I just saw a cat. There he is. Look at where he gets to live. Just look at where all this temple and this cat's just chilling. Oh, it's so nice at dark. Largo de Toro, Argentina. That is ticked off the list. So on the way back, I'm gonna go by the Unification Monument of Italy, and then I'll pop by Trajan's Forum, Augustus Forum, and then to the hotel, because that ticks off quite a few things off my list. And here is the beautiful Altare della Patria, which is basically the unification monument of Italy. So Italy, when it reunified in, I believe, the early 1800s, built that monument. I don't actually know too much history about it, mainly because it's not my type of history, but it's still cool. But what I think I see right in front of the thing, as you can see, it's just right there. Obviously got the Roman influence. But over there, I think I see Trajan's column, right there. So that is where I'm going to next. But yeah, I think I can only walk up it when it's open. Sadly, it ain't open, so that's gonna have to enjoy it from a distance, but honestly, it's so massive, I don't mind. In this whole city, you just notice how many of these places are just victory monuments. Oh my days. Yeah, so one thing I think with this, I think it's similar to, like, in America, I think it's like the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. They have their own little flames, you can see right there. And I think they're soldiers that just keep an eye on the flame. And that actually looks very sick. I need to just back myself up with this, but I think this is basically to the unknown soldiers, all the soldiers that lose their lives and we just don't know about them. Right, I'm gonna see if I can get a view of Trajan's column, but sadly my view is very blocked at the moment, so let's see if I can get around it. This monument is so cool because it's so high up. I'm pretty sure I break my neck looking up there. It's massive. This is honestly amazing. I just got to Hadrian's Forum. Just look at, there's Trajan's column. And just look at his forum. Look how big these pillars are. Honestly, I highly recommend, if you ever come to Rome, you can go visit everything in the daytime. It's just as good at night. if just as good, maybe even better, because it lights up. There's something about it that makes it just look so cool. Even over here, this is Trajan's Forum. To the right is Augustus's Forum. They were filming Squid Game right there. I don't know if that was just promotion or something, but yeah, I've ended up walking by the site now. I don't know where I'm walking, but it looks pretty all things. Just look at all that. Just look at it. It looks so nice. I'm so happy to be here. So happy I get a chance just to go walk around. Also, this lighting is working. This is a vibe. But yeah, I'm just very grateful I get the opportunity to go there. So I'm grateful for, let's say, that also the teachers have just essentially got me into the subject, because this is incredible. I bloody love going to these places, and I hope I can go to much more. I want to go to Sicily. That's my next like big goal. I want to go to is Sicily, but this is amazing. But I'm also thinking with this forum, it's a maze. Like, I don't know, how do you get around these things? You need a map. That is 2 more monuments checked off the list. Technically 3, I've got to call them checked it off the list. Come on, let's go. I'm gonna head back to the hotel now after this incredible journey. I'll let you know when I go back, and I'll go tell the lads and show the lads why I visited, because I honestly think they missed out. One little extra thing, so this statue here, I thought it was, so this, I thought was basically a reconstruction of the Prima Porta, I think it's called. I probably butchered it, and it's probably not even called that, but it's a very famous statue of Augustus in his good power pose. But yeah, ooh, I see some sparkly lights. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Oh my gosh, the Palatine Hill looks absolutely gorgeous in the night. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I need to get, oh my god, I've just seen the Colosseum at night. Oh, but no, I'm getting distracted. I'm gonna get home. I think exploring Colosseum or going on a walk could wait, unless I can maybe convince the lads to come with me. But I need to get back nice and safe. And then, okay, I just found some more stuff, but it's all in the dark, so you can't really see it. There's some baskets over on across the road. The nightlife in Rome is amazing. There, another version of the statue. Tell me if I'm wrong. Is that not the Prima Porta? Anyway, I'm just gonna get home in peace. I'm just gonna get home in one piece. There's police around, they will help me. And even the birds are showing me the way home. They're just all chilling. Look at all of them. Look at all that. I'm so close to being back to the hotel. This day has been so nice. So nice. And that is it for day 1 of this Rome vlog. Thank you for watching if you got this far. It's probably one of my longer vlogs of the trip. And I was so happy that I was able to visit as much as I could in that day. So be ready for part 2. That will be out whenever I can edit. I shall see you guys either in the next Rome vlog or in a different country. See you guys.